All right, so we're heading to Cards HQ. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to video or take pictures or whatever, but about a mile away. So I just got done at my conference, and we're going to go check it out, see what all the hype's about. All right, so it's the next day. I figured I didn't give you guys a recap or what I thought about or anything like that. I recorded, while I was in there and stuff like that. So I hope that I hope you guys enjoyed that video, kind of the look around the store. And there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a recording studio for them to do the sports card investor stuff and all that. YouTube videos on there. There was a trade show that was going on. I don't know if I caught it too well in the videos, or I might have, and it didn't. My video wouldn't download, but there was a very busy trade night. They were doing some giveaways last night. It was all kind of pretty cool. And there was some YouTube influencers around there. I know I saw a sports card dad running around. I was gonna go over and talk to him, but I didn't even get a chance to walk over there. I was looking at all the stuff and checking everything out. I saw some really cool things. They had a little section in there, golf cards. There was some older. There was like a 1979 Jack Nicklaus golf card in there, which I kind of like. There was a couple of those floating around. I was looking for it, and I would have pulled the trigger on. There were two things that I was looking for, and I didn't see either one of them. But I'm sure they'll be in there because they're trying to rotate the slabs around as quickly as possible. And as you guys can see from the video, there was actually a lot of slabs that were missing that had been sold, that night already before I even got there. But I was looking for an Arnold Palmer, anything like any Arnold Palmer card, especially in a slab or something. I have, I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I have a couple autographed pictures of Arnold Palmer that I got many, many years ago. I actually have one that Arnold Palmer sent my grandfather after he got a hole-in-one in a golf tournament. But I was looking for that. I would have pulled the trigger on something like that, or an Emmitt Smith rookie. I was looking for a high-grade Emmitt Smith rookie. They had a lot of Barry Sanders, a lot of more modern stuff, and a lot of older stuff. But I just didn't see an Emmitt when I was looking around. But I might have pulled the trigger on something like that. I did see a small little wrestling section in there, which you guys know. I collect all sports, but I especially collect baseball and wrestling cards. I took a couple pictures and a video of the wrestling cards to send my friend Dave Peck, who has one of, if not the largest wrestling collection in the entire world. just to show him because he loves the 1982 and 83 wrestling all stars. And so there were a couple. There was like a Hacksaw Jim Duggan and a couple other cards floating around in there, which I have a Hacksaw Jim Duggan. In fact, surprisingly, I have a Ricky Morton just sitting right here next to me. And then I've got Bret the Hitman Hart 87 sticker. But they had a small wrestling section there, which hopefully will grow because I think wrestling cards are definitely an undervalued card in the industry. Ton of baseball cards, lots of new product unwrapped, sealed product for people to be able to purchase there. I did think about jumping in on a 22 Topps Chrome box that they had there. That's like $40. Like the prices weren't bad on stuff. There's not really a haggle system like they said and set up, but the prices were not too terrible on things. They had a wide variety of not only different players and different cards, but of different grades of those cards. So like you would see a card that, a PSA 7 was, $10 and a PSA 8 was $15, or something like that. So it gives you a lot of chance to get into the industry. Like if you're not a collector and you're just starting out, you can jump in getting a 6 or a 7 of something, and they have that there, which is difficult to find in a lot of card shops. You might find one card with one grade or a bunch of PSA 10s or PSA 9s. Like people love to sell those. I did see a lot of Brave stuff there, which is exciting. They're not that far from the stadium. I saw a lot of Acuñas. I saw some nice Spencer Strider stuff, Michael Harris stuff, all that kind of stuff. So it was really an experience to be able to get in there. They had some areas to be able to film opening videos and breaks and stuff like that. And they had a lot of tables set up for the trade show. I quite enjoyed it. It was a relatively good evening. It was fun walking around, and I kept, I saw some other people there that I recognized that I've seen on YouTube. I've never met them. I'm not the kind of person to go up and, hey, how you doing? I feel like a dork when I do that, which I am a dork, but I feel stupid, so I don't go talk to those people. But I did see some of them there, and they were, very gracious and talking to other people and having a good time and enjoying just collecting and being around fellow collectors in general. So I was glad I got to be a part of that. I was glad I happened to be in town because it is a 3.5 hour drive for me. I was glad I happened to be in town yesterday for that conference, which is actually the conference is going on today and tomorrow. It's a government conference. It's not a collecting conference. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. I finally got to a recap. If I think of anything else, I'll share it with you guys. But thank you for watching. I guess you can subscribe over this way and watch my next video over here.